What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to test brand new Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. This is plug-in hybrid version 2021. If you are new to the channel, let me briefly explain you what we are going to test. First of all is the performance such as acceleration and the rolling test, then efficiency or economy, fuel consumption, but before that electric range on the full battery. And of course, as always, I will perform the noise test, and at the end I will tell you a little bit about my driving experience. So if you want to know more about this vehicle, bear with me and let's get started. So under the hood we have inline 4 cylinders, 16 valves DOHC combustion engine, 2.4 liters, 224 horsepower in total, and combustion engine itself has 98 horsepower and 193 Nm of torque. In addition, we have two electric motors in front, 82 horsepower and 137 Nm of torque, and on the back 95 horsepower and 195 Nm of torque. The battery is placed underneath the vehicle, improving the driving behavior of the vehicle and enlarging the space in the car. The battery is 13.8 kilowatt hours. According Mitsubishi, should give us 45 kilometers of WLTP range. So this is how the engine sounds like. We are in tarmac mode. I don't know if there is a sport mode, but it looks like there is only tarmac, gravel, snow, normal and eco. So we can perform the test on tarmac, I suppose. And then the battery is on normal mode. 3, 2, 1, go. Today we have machines alloys 225/55 R18 inch. So this is a middle ground between the comfort and the efficiency, fuel consumption and the range on the battery at the same time. Okay, I set up the eco mode and EV mode for the battery, and climate control is set up on 19 degrees. First we will go a little bit in town, 3 kilometers, then we will drive on the highway, and that will be for 90 kilometers per hour. It looks like we are consuming around 20 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. So far we did 23 kilometers of range and still half battery left. I assume we might get 46 kilometers of real world range. And we have very good weather conditions except wind, but it's very warm. We have 17 degrees of Celsius. It was just in the middle of the day, it was like a 1 hour drizzle, and that's it. So the weather conditions are excellent. So it looked like we did 44 kilometers on the electric mode. So I would say it's very well done for this size battery. And then it looked like average energy consumption is 20.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Charging from home outlet takes about 7 hours. From wall box might take around 4 hours. And fast charger will take 25 minutes to charge it up to 80%. We have a CHAdeMO and Type 2 connector. So I don't know how many of you use CHAdeMO, but I think it's good to have an option. So now we will perform the fuel consumption test, and the temperature is set to 19 degrees. Climate control is on. Then I am resetting every trip information, so give you a point of view. And we go for fuel consumption and we'll check how much we use fuel. So far we have had electric mode only. And now, as we can see, we have almost empty battery, and then we go for eco mode. Let's go. Plus 20 degrees. Yeah, it's very nice weather today. And we'll keep 90 kilometers per hour. So we did, to be exact, 66 kilometers, and we got 6 liters per 100 kilometers as average. In the meantime, car was charging the battery while driving downhill or slowing down when necessary, and then use this battery back on the way. So that's why we have so good fuel economy. $90. 100. 110. Big thanks to Mobile.no Moss for lending me this vehicle. Thanks to them, I could perform a real-world test and share their experience with you guys. So let's talk about driving experience. So I was very surprised how agile is that vehicle, how it's nippy, how fast react on acceleration pedal, and how easy it is to park, maneuver, and drive around the town. The other point of view, the acceleration from 0 to 100 is around 11 seconds, according to specification, which is not so much. So I tried to understand what was the goal to give this vehicle 3 engines and motors in total and 240-ish horsepower. So I think Mitsubishi wanted to go for this vehicle to be very useful in the mountains, in snow, in bad weather conditions. So that's basically what are the Scandinavian weather conditions when people are commuting to the cabins on weekends and so on. So then this vehicle can be perfect. Also, towing capacity is 1200 kilograms for the trolley with brakes. And we have a differential lock, which means this car will handle very well all the bad terrain conditions. So I would say it's very interesting vehicle. Regarding driving in town, it's super easy to park, it's super easy to maneuver. It's the turning circle, it's very narrow. We have 360 degrees camera, front camera, back camera, parking sensors, front, back. So this vehicle is very well equipped. And also the cushion around the vehicle, like left side armrest, right side armrest. There is a lot of soft material, soft touch material. It's very comfy. So many features we just met with the higher level of SUVs. And the seats are very comfy, really soft, very pleasant, and keep you tight at the corners. They have these side shields. I don't know how they call, but let's say side shields, which hug you like it is in BMW X1 and maybe even X3. So very well done, and I admire that step. Then we have plenty features, safety features on the board, and we have plenty comfort features. We have adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, this kind of accident avoidance system. When you are traveling on the parking spot, it detects car on the back. Adaptive cruise control with braking function, so it's very convenient vehicle. And Now to our conclusion. What is the best about this vehicle? Who should buy it? Where Mitsubishi stands out in this segment, in this price range? Things we might like or things we might not like. So first of all, I think this Mitsubishi is excellent vehicle for the people which expect to have very solid and decent vehicle in this price range, which want to have four-wheel drive, 2 electric motors and 1 combustion engine, a lot of torque, and from time to time might want to pull a trailer or go to the cabin in the mountains. So this vehicle can serve them very well with the lock differential 4-wheel drive. I think they call it super all-wheel drive system. What I do like also, it's the actually comfort of seating. So the sitting position, excellent. There is a lot of soft material around. Possibly I already mentioned it, but because it's worth to mention, it's very good. There is a little bit downside. Now the screen, the resolution is not top resolution at the moment on the market, and the infotainment system is basic, but I do assume you will be using Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Then it's very nice to have 360 camera. It's very nice to be able to change the regenerative braking sensitivity, and it's very smart. Mitsubishi engineers put home outlet socket in the trunk and for the back passengers. And then this is very practical SUV, a small, between small and mid-size, and it's a really good price range. And the space inside, I would compare it to BMW X1. That would be it. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Soon another exciting videos are coming, and please consider supporting me on Patreon. Thanks to that I could develop my channel, and I see you in the next video.